Hello and welcome to today's yoga practice, a session to build on the foundations of yoga and create space to set your intentions, whether they are your intentions for the day, the week, the month, or the full year. You will need a yoga mat for this practice and potentially 2 yoga blocks. Those of you who have a bit of a challenging time with balancing postures, you may want to set yourself up next to a wall so you can hold on to it at any point you need support, or have a chair nearby always to hold on to. So go grab whatever you need for your practice and then come to meet me in a comfortable cross-leg position at the center of your mat so that we may begin. Make yourself as comfortable as possible. Back of the hands resting onto the knees with the thumb and index touching. With a straight spine, relax the shoulders and start to take a few deep breaths in and out through the nose. Slowing down the breath, taking this time to quiet down the noises outside, to create space to listen to your inner guidance. As you continue to take slow, deep breaths, take this opportunity to set an intention for your practice. Now feel that intention in your body. How would that intention feel? I'm sure that if I was there with you, I'd see quite a few smiles on your faces. That's how it should feel when you set your intention. Ready to start? Bring the knees together. Come into an all-four position, so shoulders above the wrist, hips above the knees for cat-cow. As you inhale, lengthen the front of the body, look up. Exhale, pull the navel up into the spine, stretch the back of the body, compress the front. Inhale, lengthen the front of the body, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, round, warming up the spine, moving nice and slow with your breath. Inhale, exhale, and one last one. Inhale, lengthen the front. Exhale, lengthen the back, compress the front. Come back into a neutral position, tuck the toes, press the hips to the heels, lengthening the lower back, and then raise the hips up into your downward dog. We're just warming up, so walk the legs out a few times, moving the hips side to side, whatever feels good for your body. It's the beginning of the practice, loosening up. Then come back to center. On the inhale, raise the heels up. And as you exhale, press the heels down. Inhale, bring the heels up. Exhale, press them down, feeling the stretch deepen in the back of the legs. Keep going with your breath. And then hold the downward dog, improving your skeletal alignment here. Roll the shoulders out. Release the shoulder blades away from each other. With your next breath, walk the feet forwards. Ragdoll, bend the knees, chest to thighs. Allow the head to hang and sway side to side a few times. Shaking out the head left and right, yes and no, to release the neck as well. Not only the back of the legs, the glutes and the waist. Then drop the hands, pull the navel in, and slowly roll yourself up one vertebra at a time, making sure the head comes up last. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Come to the top of your mat, toes and heels touch. Tadasana, hands to prayer chest. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. And take a moment to tune back into your intention for the practice. You're ready to start with a sun salutation. Take a deep inhale and raise the arms up to the ceiling. Look up, chest up, gentle back bend. Stretch and open the front of the body. Weight into the heels. Come back to center, hands to prayer chest. Bend the knees, fold. From the hips, lower yourself down. Fingertips in line with the toes. Drop the head. Inhale, half lift. Long lunge the right leg back. Right knee onto the mat. Hands to prayer chest. Option to bring them all the way up if you have the balance. Bring the hands down, tuck the right toes, slide the left leg back, plank. Start to shift the weight forwards, drop the knees, chest and chin down, elbows into the waist, hold the breath. And then inhale, slide forwards, cobra. Exhale the forehead down, tuck the toes, hips up, downward dog. Stretch and open the front of the body, the back of the legs. Inhale, look forward, step the right foot through, left knee onto the mat. Hands through prayer, raise the arms all the way up. Exhale, release. Hands down, step left foot forwards to meet the right. Chest to thigh, drop the head. Bend the knees, straighten out the front of the body. Inhale, raise the arms all the way up and over, back bend. Exhale, release. Back to center, hands in prayer, chest, other side. Inhale, raise the arms up, lengthen the spine, look up, create the space between the vertebrae and back bend, opening the chest. Back to center, hands in prayer, chest, bend the knees, fold, fingertips in line with the toes, drop the head. Inhale, half lift, long lunge the left leg back, hands through prayer, raise the arms up, pressing the left hip forwards, feel the stretch all along the left side. Exhale, hands down, step the right foot back, plank. Shift the weight forwards, drop the knees, chest and chin down. Inhale, slide through cobra, waking up the back muscles. Exhale, forehead down, hips to heels, raise the seat bones up, downward dog. With your next inhale, look forward, step the left foot through, right knee onto the mat. Hands through prayer, raise the arms all the way up. Exhale, release. Bring the hands down, step the right foot forwards to meet the left, chest to thighs. Bend the knees, lengthen the front of the body, hands through prayer chest, raise the arms all the way up, back bend. Exhale, release. Hands through prayer chest. Come to the center of your mat for spine compass, working into your alignment, hips above the knees and ankles. So give yourself a moment to adjust, peek down at your toes, arms by the side of the body, deep inhale, raise the arms up, parallel to each other. Pull the navel in, tailbone down, take another stretch up, and then release the left arm down. Breathing up through the right fingertips, reach up and over to the left side. Stretch and open the whole right side of the body, lengthening the waist. And if you want a little extra, if the lower back's okay, push the hips to the right and raise the left arm up. Interlace all 10 fingers, release the index, pull the right hand with the left, chin away from the chest, come down deeper, stretch. Release, back up to center. Bring the right hand down, reach up through the left fingertips, up and over to the right, stretching out the left side. Be mindful I am nearing you. Press the hips to the left, reach the right arm up, interlace all 10 fingers, squeeze the palms and push the hips further. Release, bring the arms up, look up, chest up. Deeper back bend. The spine is nice and warm. Lifting up through the sternum, press the hips forwards, weight into the heels. Stretch and open the front of the body, opening up the thoracic spine. Beautiful. Back up to center. Exhale, fold. Lowering yourself down. Bring the 2 index fingers and wrap them around your big toe, thumb included on top. Then bend the knees as much as you need to glue the chest to the thighs. Relax the head. Maybe shake it out to make sure it's truly relaxed. And then start to bend the elbows out to the side into a diamond shape. Deepening the stretch in the back of the legs into the spine from coccyx to neck. Shift the weight forwards a little bit more and pull. Listen carefully to come out. Bend the knees, lengthen the front of the body. You can either walk the hands up the legs or with the arms parallel to the floor, lift the chest into chair. Palms face down, squeeze all 5 fingers together and sit a little bit deeper. Weight into the heels. Press the edges of the feet into the floor and align the hips with the knees and ankles, sitting down as low as you can. Optional extra strengthening for the ankles and feet to raise the heels up as high as you can. Staying low with the hips. Pull the shoulders back, reach and extend forwards. Release. Bring the heels down, extend the legs, step the feet together, and bring the hands to prayer at chest. Moving into our warrior and balancing sequence. Come to the back of your mat. Hands to prayer chest. Turn your left toes out and step the right foot forwards, bringing the arms above your head in prayer, warrior 1. Wiggling that left hip forwards as you sink the hips a little bit lower. Taking micro adjustments, pull the navel in, tailbone down, reach up higher. Press the back heel into the mat, lock the knee, sit down 1/2 inch. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Bring the arms parallel. Being mindful of the back arm, it tends to go a little bit higher or lower for most of us. Then bring the hips a little bit lower, strengthening the lower limbs and the upper body. Feel your focus. Focusing on the body, on your intention, on the strength you are creating. Just another few breaths, staying nice and strong. And release the left hand down, forwards and up into a high lunge. Bend the right knee, arms above your head, interlace all 10 fingers. Release the index, warrior 3, balancing stick. Pivoting from the hip, body down, leg up. Lock the knees, lock the elbows. If it's wiggling, it's okay. You're building the body strength. Then bend the right knee. Bring the left foot down, arms parallel, straight leg triangle. Reach and extend as far forwards as you can through the right fingertips. When you can't go any further, right hand onto your leg, left fingertips up to the ceiling. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Keep the knees locked, thighs pulled up, nice and tight. Hips forward, shoulders back. Twist into the torso, into the spine. Looking up to your left hand, only if it's comfortable in the neck, with the chin slightly in to maintain a straight line. Listen carefully for the next tricky transition. Bend the right knee, reach forwards with your right hand, half moon. Reach the left leg up and stretch up through the left fingertips, pressing the hips forward, shoulders back. Maybe if you'd like to test your balance, super slow, shift the eyes forwards and up to your left hand. Otherwise, keep looking down at your right hand. Bend the right knee, lift the torso up and come out. Turn the right toes in, bring the arms above your head in prayer, pivot onto the heels, other side. Bend the left knee, swivel the right hip forwards, warrior 1. Squeeze the palms together, sit down a little bit lower and lock the right knee. Keep pressing the edges of the feet into the floor, pull the navel in. With your exhale, open up, warrior 2. Left knee stays above the ankle, careful if it starts to turn in, use your inner thigh strength. Once again, the arms are parallel to the floor. Look beyond the left hand. And you'll find the back arm tends to either fall down or go all the way up. Try to keep it as parallel as possible to the floor. Nice and strong with the legs, with the hold. Listen carefully for your transition. Right hand down and forwards. Bring the hip forwards with you. Interlace all 10 fingers. Shift the weight into the left foot, release the index fingers and pivot from the hips, body down, leg up. Lock the knees, stretch the fingertips away from the toes, roll the right hip down. Beautiful. Change. Bend the left knee, step the right foot back, bring the arms parallel, straight leg triangle. Lock the knees, stretch, stretch, stretch as far forwards as you can through the left fingertips. And then bring the left hand down, right arm up. Once again, working on nice, engaged, strong legs. Pull the kneecaps and thigh muscles up, hips forward, shoulders back. And look up beyond the right fingertips. Almost no weight into your left hand. To come out, bend the left knee, look down, left hand onto the floor, and then reach the right leg up. Reaching the right leg up as high as it will go. Try to find your balance. Stay here, maybe using a block underneath the hand or a chair. Or if you would like to go for the advanced version, moving the gaze up to your right hand. To come out, look down, bend the front leg, lift the torso up, pivot onto the heels, turn to face forwards, pigeon toe the feet, and fold for Prasarita. Now your hands can go onto your shins, making sure the spine is straight, or if it starts to round, bring the hands up higher. Or if your spine is still straight and you have the flexibility, you're welcome to slide the hands down, grab a hold of the heels from the outside and pull. There's many variations. Make sure you work with the one that works for your body today. Working on opening up and stretching the inner and back of the thighs, the hips, and the spine. To release, walk the hands back out, lengthen the front of the body, arms parallel to the floor, and raise the torso up. Step the feet together at center, arms above your head in prayer, and bring it down to your chest. Take a deep breath and find one point of focus in front of you. Eye level, third eye point, your drishti, for a balancing posture of tree. Shift a weight into the left, bring the right knee up, foot onto the ankle, or holding onto the wall if you need it. Otherwise, if you have good balance and the knee's okay, bringing the knee up towards the chest, open up from the hips with the support of your hands and place the foot into the crease of the groin. Feel the stretch into the inner right thigh, square the hips, and bring the right hand to prayer at chest. Only if the foot does not slide, left hand to meet the right. Otherwise, keep holding the foot and focus on your alignment, pulling the navel in, the tailbone down, and building this strong foundation into the left leg. Nice and tight. Listen carefully, moving into stork. Bring the right knee forwards, flex the foot, and reach the arms up above you, parallel to each other. We are engaging our lower abs to bring the knee up as high as you can. Then place the hands onto your hips, extend the right leg, lock the knee, leg raise, hold it here. Bring the shoulders above the hips, raise the leg a little bit higher, hold, and release. Bring it down, give it a nice shake, let it go. Other side. Shift the weight into your right, bend the left leg, choose your variation. If you're taking half lotus, open from the hips, place the foot into the crease of the groin, release the left knee down towards the right. Left hand to prayer chest. Once again, only if the foot does not slide, both hands to prayer chest. Soften the jaw, soften the shoulders. Building that strength in the standing leg. Listen carefully to transition. Bring the left knee forwards, flex the foot, and reach the arms up. Stork. Hold it here. Create the length through the fingertips. Bring the knee a little bit higher. Then place the hands onto the hips first. Extend the left leg, lock the knee, point the foot, and hold it here. Pull the navel in, raise the leg a little bit higher. Hold and lift. Release. Bend the leg, shake it out, bring it down. And well done. That was your standing sequence. You can make your way down to a comfortable child pose. Knees a little bit wider. Stretch the fingertips forwards towards the corners of your mat. Lengthening the spine. And if you want to stretch the sides, walk the hands to the right. And walk the hands back to center. And then to the left, opening up the right side. Bring the hands back to center. Deep breath in and out through the nose to relax even further. And then come to all fours as we move into a forearm plank. Bend the elbows, forearms parallel to each other, and slide the legs back. Lock the knees. Check that your hips are not too high in the air. Bring them down in line with your shoulders. Lock the knees. Push the floor away, strengthening your core. Now you have the option to stay here if you want to engage the obliques, feet together. Drop the hips to the right and to the left. So dropping right and left, feeling the twist in the spine. You really need to use a strong side core, your obliques. Keep going. Twisting about 2 more. Stay with me or stay in dolphin plank, whichever variation you are taking. And then release. Knees, hips down, sphinx. Stretch and release the front of the body, the area we've just worked into. Bring the hands close to the shoulders, push into the floor, lengthen the front of the body. Upward dog as an option. Release, bring the forehead down. Just a brief moment to relax. Then place the hands underneath the shoulders, come to all fours. Do the crossover if the knees are okay. And come into cobbler. Soles of the feet touch, thumb on the inside. Find that forward rotation in the pelvis. You can always use a block underneath the hips or underneath the knees. Then with your hands onto the feet, take a deep inhale to stretch up. And exhale, drop the head forwards to relax. Using the weight of the head to pull you forwards and deepen the stretch into the hips. Slowly release, rolling yourself back out. Bring the knees together, windshield the knees side to side to release the hips. And swing the feet towards the back of the mat. Lie yourself down, hands by the side of the body. Raise the hips up, bridge. Stretch and open the front of the body. Release the hips down, slide the legs away, Savasana. Bend the right knee, thigh to the chest. Interlace all 10 fingers around the right shin for wind removing. Pulling the leg in. Then with your 2 index fingers, grab a hold of the big toe and kick the right heel up towards the ceiling. If this isn't comfortable, use a strap. Left hand onto the left hip. Bring the right leg out to the side. Stretch the inner right thigh. Bring the leg back to center. Bend the right knee. Pull the right knee to the left. Look over your right shoulder. Spine twist. Gently untwist. Slide the right leg away other side. Bend the left. Interlace all 10 fingers around the left shin. And pull the leg in. Deep compression for the left hip area. Then bring the arm on the inside. Grab a hold of the big toe or use your strap and kick the left heel up. Stretch the back of the left leg. Right hand onto the right hip. Slowly open to the left, moving the stretch into the inner left thigh. Bring the leg back to center, bend the left knee, pull it to the right. Look over your left shoulder. Relax. Gently untwist, come back to center. Bring both knees in towards your chest and make a few circles clockwise and anti-clockwise to massage the lower back. Then slide the legs away into your finest Savasana. Make yourself as comfortable as possible, adjusting the shoulders and the hips. And take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, relax the whole body. Deep inhale, filling up the lungs, the rib cage and the belly. Hold. Exhale, empty out the lungs, pulling the navel into the spine. Get rid of all the stale air. And hold on empty. Deep inhale. Hold the breath. Deep exhale. hold on empty. One more at your own pace. Take a moment to notice how you are feeling, the calmness in the mind, and the strength around the body. Remember your intention and allow it to vibrate through the whole body, into each and every single cell. How would that feel? Place your left hand onto the heart and the right hand either onto the navel or on top of the left hand. And enjoy this beautiful feeling of joy, of gratitude for your intention, feeling it's already come true. Please stay a little bit longer, as long as you wish, in the comforts of your home, and enjoy how you're feeling in this moment. Wishing you an amazing rest of your day. Namaste.